I got a really good tip on a huge collection of radio-controlled airplanes in Virginia. I thought my dad or chum might want to come with me, but luckily they didn't. To me, that's kind of like a win-win because I'm getting away from the shop and I don't have to deal with them, and I'm gonna go fly some airplanes. Hello?
How you doing?
Are you Ross?
Yes.
Whoa. So these are the radio-controlled planes you were telling me about?
Yes, they are. I got a few of them.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe 5 or 6. I wasn't expecting this many. How many do you have here?
Probably have anywhere 60 to 70.
Are you part of a flight club?
I'm a member of a couple of flight clubs.
What's the first rule of flight club?
I don't know.
Don't talk about flight club.
I have a collection of over 200 radio control airplanes. Been flying for 30 years, collecting, buying, and selling. It's a lot of fun. The planes I picked out today for Corey, price range is going to be between $800 and $2,400.
You know, they've always been pretty interesting. I think they started making these things back in like 1938, but they were pretty hard to fly back then, though.
They were hard to fly back then because the radio only had one stick and you had to shift it like a car. But nowadays, technology has come a long ways.
They're kind of dying out a little bit because of the drone thing, but they're still really collectible. So have you been collecting these for a long time?
Yeah, I got into the hobby about 30 years ago, and you know, one plane leads to another, and I have, you know, anything from warbirds all the way up to jets.
And do they all work?
Some of them are completely ready to fly, others have to be finished. A lot of people like to build the plane themselves.
All right, so which ones do you have for sale here?
I've got several of them in mind. We can go out to the local flying field.
So we could actually fly them?
Absolutely. By the end of the day, I can have a radio in your hand.
All right, Goose, let's go.
I think Corey would be pretty impressed with the planes and the way they're going to fly. And I'm pretty sure we'll lock down a sale and make it happen today.
So wow, there really is an airfield for these things, huh? What can you tell me about this one?
This one here you see a lot in real life. It's a super decathlon. They use them in the air shows because they're real aerobatic.
Okay.
This has a 85cc engine that's probably about 3.5 horsepower.
Okay. Let's talk about this one over here real quick.
This is a Yak 54. It has a twin 106 gasoline mode in it. It's a 106-inch wingspan.
This isn't much smaller than some of the smallest planes I've been in. Like, quite honestly, this one's really cool.
Hopefully one or two of them you'll be interested in.
I'll tell you what, I could be really interested in it if I could see that it worked.
All right, let's get them up.
So how's this work?
Where you have throttle on your left hand and the same stick, if you move it to the right or move it to the left, that'll make the plane yaw.
Okay, I see it. It's doing a circle right now. How do I do the flip thing?
If you pull back on that real gradual, and you see now it's doing a roll, and you just keep on holding it till it comes out.
Okay.
Now you can just let go of that stick. There you go, now it's leveling on out. And just give it a little bit of right on that same stick, and there you go. Now it's starting to turn, come around onto the right. That's good flying.
I'll let you go ahead and do the landing part.
All right, starting our approach. There you go, now we're on the ground.
Done that a few times, huh?
Good flight. Yes, I have.
I mean, they're both really cool. What do you take for the pair?
I'll do $3,500 for the pair.
I mean, I played with it for a second. It was fun. I just think with the drones, I mean, these things are gonna go the way of the dinosaur. What do you think about $2,000?
There's no way I can go $2,000. Best I can do is $3,100.
How about 25?
I'm not gonna be able to let them go for that today.
What about 28?
Come up to 29, meet me in the middle.
28, come on.
29, we meet in the middle.
2,800 bucks.
You wanted 28.
2,800 bucks. I had to fly to Virginia to see these things.
28.
28, all right, we got a deal. I appreciate it, my man. I guess I gotta call my dad and figure out how to fly these things back.
I was hoping to get a little bit more for them, but it'll take us $2,800 a day and fly on home.